What is up, everybody? It's your boy, the littlest man with the loudest mouth in pro wrestling, Luch.
And Elisa, who has yet to be nicknamed.
And we are the elite.
And unique.
Collectors, but this is our cult of degenerates. This is our podcast. This is mostly for our independent wrestling. Here to talk about IWC's Reloaded 8.0. This is our prediction show. And yeah. So let's just get into it with
the information that we do have.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things that are unknown about this card.
But the one match we do know is Man Dime Elijah Dean versus Big League John Mcchesney. I'm going with Dime. I know I've only been in IWC for like a little bit over a year now. I went back, watched a little bit of the old stuff when they were together. John has something to prove, yes, but Dime has to prove that he is now Big League, and John isn't. So, going with Dime all the way.
I'm going to agree with you on that. I'm also taking Dime on this, just for the simple fact that John Mcchesney just made his return. I don't see any big things happening for him right off the bat.
A little ring rust.
Could be. Yeah, but I think 1 month in, we're going to need a little bit more time before we see him back in the spotlight.
We're just going to go into the champions versus the reset button. So we're going to start with
Alexander
Apollo. Thank you, babe. He is the high stakes champion. Want to start this one off?
Yeah. I think there's a couple opponents that I could see Apollo taking on. Maybe Anthony Young, the Sky Prince, maybe Dior Castro, maybe Julian J. But you know what? I could really see Dior coming in, maybe even taking the W. I think, Dior and Brotherly Love, they're going to get the push that they deserve. They've been really making their way in, and yeah, I can definitely see that happening.
That's definitely a good choice, Dior. I have Al Snow as a possible big name to come. Then I have Don Murphy, Deputy Don Murphy.
I thought he was the most dominant big man.
The most dominant big man. Sorry.
Get it right.
Most dominant big man. And I really just couldn't think of anything else besides those. But my pick, between those two, is Don Murphy. I am a Don Murphy fan, so hey, if he came out and took the W, I wouldn't give a fuck. So yeah,
he brings the entertainment, which I love.
Yeah, that's your big part of wrestling, is the entertainment part.
Yeah, that's where we're so different. We both enjoy it, but you like to get more knowledge and really watch for the wrestling aspect of it, and I just like to be entertained. So you get two different viewpoints from us, which is good because diversity counts.
Very true. So yeah, that was our prediction for Alexander Apollo. And then we got Cole Carter versus the reset button. My picks for this is Enzo Amore.
That would be awesome.
Anthony Green AG. And Dior Castro. Now, my pick, who I'd like to see is AG come in. We all know what happened with Cole. If you guys don't know, go look it up. We're not going to say anything, but congrats to Cole. So I think he's dropping it no matter who the fuck is coming out. That title is not his anymore. So I would love to see AG as our champion.
I think that would really go over well with the fans. But you know what? I think that the button's going to choose someone unexpected, someone maybe with a bigger name to send him off, have a nice match to leave us with. And I'm thinking maybe we could get some Mr. Wrestling, Johnny Gargano. We know that his 90-day no-compete clause is up. He wrestled through it. It is 30. A big Oh, it was 30 days?
I believe NXT's 30.
Well, either way, he's a free agent. he could show up for sure. So I think that would be entertaining. But like we know, the button could choose any and everybody. So we will see what is in store for Cole Carter.
And sorry if I didn't mention, Cole Carter is the Super Indie Champion. Sorry, I forgot. I don't know if I mentioned that. But then on to Ella Shea versus the Reset Button, the Women's Champion. One of my is like, obviously it could never happen, or this person would be the only big name because she would probably cost a fuck ton, is Trish Stratus. I know it's not going to happen. Okay, everybody calm down. But Allie Katch is a really good one. I would love to see her. The one time she was at IWC, we missed that event, so I would like to see her again.
Which you will never let me live down.
No, I will not. And then Ray Lynn. And I can see Ray Lynn coming out, taking it, and taking the title away from Ella Shea. I hate to say it, but yeah, Ray Lynn has the talent and the experience to do it.
I think that that's probably the safest, most probable option. We were kind of going back and forth about it. And I told you, in a perfect world, Britt Baker would come out and kind of trash the women's title a little bit because,
beat
opinion,
her and then take the title and do some, nasty shit. Like, toss it in the trash.
Right, take it with her. You know what?
Oh, she's double champion?
The women's division hasn't been all that great since I left, and I think you all need to step your game up. Obviously, we know that that's not going to happen.
I'll bring it back when you deserve it.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
I would fucking pop. I tell you that. I would fucking pop.
Now, that's what I would really love to see happen. I think there would be such a pop for that. But I'm also going to agree with you that Raylan's probably going to come out. Maybe she'll be our new champ.
You never know.
Yeah.
And then we got TME, the main event, Duke Davis and Gannon versus the Reset Button. Mine is obviously the one, the big name that, I have a couple actually, but the real big one is Scotty 2 Hottie, because obviously he just came back to the independents and he is making his rounds. He was just at GCW. I think he's booked at a few shows in I believe it's Indiana maybe and places like that, but hey, you never know. Scotty 2 Hottie and Rikishi, get some old school shit. Or Cardona and Myers. We know Myers was just in El Tuna with, Imagine Wrestling versus Big Time Bill Collier. So, you never know. He could stick around a week. You never know. There's toy shops around for him to hunt on, so you never know. We could get a little Cardona Myers.
That would be awesome. I would enjoy that.
And then for the homegrown boys, I got two of them. Culmination and the Rad Boys. Either one of them will do for me. I love the Culmination because they're fucking awesome. Gory, Remy, Archer, you're fucking killing it. But Rad Boys, man, they bring out a fucking energy that I have. I mean, honestly, TME versus the Rad Boys, that's a high energy match regardless. Because them two teams when they come out, you can't help but turn the fuck up.
That's
regardless. So yeah.
Well, regardless, do you think TME's dropping?
Fuck no.
Yeah, I agree
no,
with you
they
on
just
that.
won, and there's no way they're dropping shit right now. They are killing it in the tag team division on the independents, and I just want.
That's what the people want to see. They want to see them as champs.
I want to see an all fucking tag team card, IWC. That's what I want to see. That main event, but I want to see, even if it's a bracket thing to lead up to the main event. You see? Mm-hmm. It leads up to the main event, and you fight them. See, come on now.
TME, the main event.
I think we could get something going. That would be a hot fucking. I would be there, obviously, but there every month. But
you'd be recruiting people, friends.
I would bring people. Fuck yes, I'd bring people this one.
You don't want to miss it.
Fuck yeah, but the people I think that would show, honestly,
Hey, I didn't even get to say who I think's going to be showing up for TME.
But wait, I'm going to say who I want to you know, who I think is going to. Because honestly, I could see Cardona and Meyer showing up, obviously, and putting on a fucking show.
All right, so as far as who I think's going to be going up against TME, I'm going to go a little old school. Someone we've seen before is Henry O'Godwin, but maybe he's going to be bringing his brother Phineas along. That would probably be interesting. But, you know, maybe another up-and-coming tag team I was thinking is possibly Bear Country. We've seen them at IWC. They've made some appearances on AEW.
They're signed to AEW.
They're signed?
Yeah, they're signed to AEW. They were signed to AEW when they came to IWC.
Oh, okay. Well, they're doing good in AEW. They're really coming up. And, yeah, I think that would be a really cool match. You know, all these big guys up against each other. I don't think that's what we're going to see, but maybe, like I said earlier, another option I have is Brotherly Love. You know, they're really coming up. They're really making their way in. I could see them not winning, but definitely getting their shot.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so that's what I think.
Then we got Bulk Nasty, the World Heavyweight Champion of IWC, versus the Reset Button. And for this one, I got more than 3 guesses, but I'm going to save a few for another part I'm going to be on. You know, shout out to the ESP. But I think JTG is a very good pick. He's been killing the independents again and probably in the best shape of his life. Bro's big as fuck. Gorilla status. And I don't know. That would be a nice one to pop up. I have Cardona because I just feel like Cardona and Bulk could work a good match probably. Then we got the GOAT of professional wrestling, Jock fucking Sampson. Now listen, this is my pick, okay? If he comes back, we might have a new IWC World Heavyweight Champion, okay? I want to see Jock back so fucking bad, this Reset Button can make it happen. So
I'm totally with you. He's definitely on my list. He's one of my picks as well. I think he's been quiet for far too long, which is not something that you would expect from him. And he is making his comeback, whether it is on Saturday or not. I think he is coming back soon. And I would like to see that match, Jock versus Bulk. That would be entertaining for sure. You got big personalities, big guys. That'd be an awesome match.
And I know people are going to say, we seen it, Jock ran, blah, blah, blah. Listen, it's different. Bulk has something that Jock wants. Jock is killing it. I believe he has 5 heavyweight championships of different promotions.
Why not get them all?
Right? Get them all. Belt collector. Fuck Kenny Omega. The belt collector is Jock Sampson. So I want to see Jock come out, get selected, and have a fucking banger with fucking Bulk.
I also want to see that. But I also want to add that I don't think this would happen. And I really hope that it never will. But if there was ever a match where Bulk had to go against his number 1 supporter, Xander.
His best friend.
His buddy.
Yo.
I don't know how I would feel about it. But I could see it happening.
That would be crazy.
Wouldn't that be? I'd probably cry. And so would they.
Or Bulk versus honestly, Bulk versus Mance Warner would be dope. Or maybe Justice.
I think this is a good time for me to add. This is a good time for me to add one of the bigger names I think could possibly show up, possibly be chosen by the button. Bulk versus Jimmy Vegas.
Now that would be a banger, but that would be crazy because the night he won, Vegas came out and gave him the hockey mask, as a You're the big man now.
Right.
But maybe Vegas thinks he's not doing his big man duties.
Maybe he's a little jealous. Maybe he wants to get back in that ring. Show he's still got it. Anything is possible.
Vegas is big as fuck. Vegas definitely still has it. Ain't no questioning that one. And even if they are questioning it, they ain't actually questioning it. Fuck no. So, the 16-bit challenge for the reset button. So you can cash that in at any time for a championship match. Mm-hmm. Big names I think might show up. I'm going to get into the big names that I think might show up before I get into who I think might win it. Big names I think could show up against Scotty 2 Hotty. We're saying Henry and Phineas. I did say them, but I didn't say them in a match.
Yeah, we know they're not going to be in a match.
El Snow. I did say Gargano for that. Smart Mark. Swoggle.
That would be awesome.
I did put this down because dude has been touring a little bit on the indies. Cowboy Bob Orton.
Please.
Okay, I'm just...
Come on now.
Listen. No matter what anyone feels, he's too fucking old. He might have a heart attack, break a hip. Listen, if it happens, I'd fucking pop. I've never seen the man wrestle, and I never met the man. So, that would be a dope fucking experience. And you never know who might be in town, who might be around town.
Oh, I know who's going to be in town, and that's the one and only Bryan Danielson.
No, I'm not even talking
No.
No. Now, him, that would be, like, over the top price. Probably never going to happen. Budget. But someone who was a champion in IWC at one time, you never know if he might want to do, like, a little favor. You know, since he does date Dr. Britt Baker. You never know if Adam Cole Baby is going to show up.
Well, shit, if he's showing up, Britt better be showing up and taking that women's title back with her.
But you never fucking know. Obviously, I don't think it would happen. But if it would, listen, to all the IWC people that rock with us and fuck with us, if you guys hear Adam Cole's theme song, just look my way. Because I'm going to be like a little fucking kid.
Jumping up and down.
Oh, yeah. Popping.
Veins popping.
Popping. So, yeah. But those are the big names I think might show up. Who I think might actually win, I have five people I do think. We have Derek Dillinger.
Mm-hmm. My pick as well, but we'll get into that.
We got Tito. We have Jason Tyler, the sexy fireman, Big Rig. And we got Megan Myers. Now, I know this is like a weird one. She's a female woman. But I see it. She's been killing it. She's been touring. I believe Indianapolis or something recently. She has been doing the indies. So, you never know. And she's a Pittsburgh girl. So, you never know.
Yeah, if you're going to see a woman in that 16-bit challenge, I could see it being her. I'm not against that
Love
pick.
the gimmick. I love the gimmick. Or, speaking, the gimmick is like real exorcist, real gory. Speaking of that, my number one pick and who I think might come out and win is Gory. And the reason I do is because he's been killing it. He is killing it on the independents when he goes outside of Pittsburgh, inside of Pittsburgh. He kills it. Just at 2PW with the fish hook. But yeah, that's going to be a banger if he gets it. Because you never know when he's going to show up. So Bulk, right. You never know. And when he shows up, it's not just Gory you got to worry about.
Right.
You got to worry about Remy and Archer.
The culmination.
You got to worry about the culmination. And you never know who's going to be joining the culmination at any time.
I like it. I like it. I can get on board with that.
But if Gory would happen to win, I think he has to make sure when he cashes in, he is safe because of what he did to Addie and Otis.
Right.
They're not too far from Pittsburgh.
And you never
Cleveland's
know when
not
they're
too
showing
far.
up.
Cleveland's not too far. So,
Right.
yeah. But my pick for the 16-bit challenge is Gory.
Yeah, I got a couple picks that I want to talk about here. I was with you on the whole Derek Dillinger ride. You know, he's really been making some waves lately.
I love the gimmick since he started coming.
Yeah.
And the old school videotape kind of Atticus kind of promos. I know they're not alike, but like, I love that old school type of feel and the gear.
Yeah, I think he could definitely take this one, swoop in, take the W. I'm also thinking big time Bill Collier. You know, we haven't seen him in a couple months, and the people love him. They want to see him. I think maybe he could come in and win it all and let everyone know, hey, I'm not done here yet. I still got a lot left to do here.
That's
so
a big boy match right there.
It sure is.
And I feel like Bill won't do no cheap boy shit neither. He'd be
he'd let you know.
He'd give Bulk like a month, you know, like, hey, after Bulk would have his match, he'd probably come out and be like, next month, brother, I'm cashing in.
You have time to prepare, but I am ready for you.
I would not mind that.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. So those are my picks. We'll see what happens. Expect the unexpected, for sure. Who
do you think's gonna win?
I really think that Derek's gonna take it. I would like to see that match. Derek versus Bulk.
From the ESP pod I listened to, he has no interest in a fucking laptop.
Well, then maybe him winning is going to be the change of how this whole thing runs.
He's going to cash it in on Katie Arquette. Katie Arquette comes out, beats Ella, and then Derek cashes it in on Katie.
He is known to make waves, and that would not be out of character at all.
I'm not going to lie, I'd fucking die. I would probably be on the floor laughing my ass off at the event. I swear to God.
Yeah. That's what we want, though. We want to be entertained.
All right. Do you have any big names that might show up in the 16-bit?
Like I said before, Jimmy Vegas could possibly show up. I don't know if it's going to be in the 16-bit challenge, but I do want to throw that name out there.
He shows up in the 16-bit, wins, and puts the big man on
Get
notice.
Get the fuck out of here.
Puts the big man on notice.
God, that would be amazing.
If that would happen, the 16-bit would have to be them. And I hate to say this, it would have to. I hate to main event with a fucking like Battle Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
But like, fuck.
If something huge is gonna happen, it has to be the main event.
If it's Vegas.
Yeah.
You have to main event it so Bulk and him can have a stare down to end the fucking
night.
And
we know that when we're there, if the 16-bit challenge doesn't happen until the last match,
that's gonna
something
be
big is happening.
Oh my God, babe. That would be fucking insane.
But you know, also some names that you threw out there that I could also see showing up. Enzo, that would be awesome. Matt Cardona and Brian Myers would be great to see.
Chelsea Green actually is not a bad pick for Ella Shea.
You know what? Yeah. Her and the hubby can show up.
And I don't think Chelsea Green is that. I think she's probably too much.
No, she's not going to commit to that.
I think she'd be way too much to, But, if she would, I'd be fucking down because Cardona and her could think of some funny, dope shit to do in IWC.
That would be awesome.
I'd be down for whatever.
Yeah.
But
and
I don't think it happened.
When we were talking about the show a little while ago, I was even throwing out Jeff Hardy's name, but I think you told me that his non-compete clause is not up yet.
Yeah, his
so
90
I guess
days,
that's not going to happen.
His 90 days isn't up. I understand, like, you've seen on, like, my Facebook probably that he's touring. He's touring as an artist. So he's singing at, like, dive bars and shit. Or, like, little clubs and shit. He's, like, doing, like, his, like, vocals, like, his acoustic shit.
Right.
That's what he's doing there.
Yeah, well, we need to
come to Pittsburgh, Jeff. Fuck.
Yeah, let's see when that non-compete clause is up. It could still happen at a later time.
Matt Hardy, he showed up at IWC before.
Right.
You know, Matt Hardy. I mean, there's been so many. Kurt Angle has trained there. You know, I mean, if we're going to go off people who've trained, Wardlow can show up. Elias. Kurt Angle.
Yeah, I'm not thinking any of those people though, but
No, not
yeah.
obviously not anyone. I hate to say this, but not anyone signed with WWE because
No.
they don't like that shit. They don't give their people like you can't go back to like your homegrown. You could go, you can't fucking show your face in the ring. You can be in the back, but you're not allowed to show your face.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's AEW. That's why they could. So that's why
They
I
have
would
more
say
of an open door
Wardlow,
policy.
Sonny Kiss,
Oh, that'd be cool.
Nyla Rose. Holy fuck, Ella. You probably won't listen to this, but God, if you do and you hear that theme music, just fucking run. Just take the count out and fucking run. Like as soon as the bell rings, hop the fucking fence.
We don't want to see you get tossed around like that.
Have Chase in the car and get the fuck out.
Yeah, I think that's all I really have to say. All my predictions. I am really just excited to be there and to be wowed and surprised.
Yeah. But that was that. These are our predictions for the IWC Reloaded 8.0. Let us know your predictions and yeah.
We'll see you guys on Saturday.
See you guys on Saturday and be on the lookout for the aftermath video, probably the week after the event.
All right.
So yeah, guys. Till next time.
Same place.
We're out.
Peace.
Peace.